Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Moonday reading, and it's going to be a reading for the week of February 5th, 2024 and for the collective. So what that means is everyone who finds themselves here, drawn here through divine timing and synchronicity, this message is for you if you found this reading, whether it's live or on the replay. Even if it's months from now, there's going to be a message that you are in most need of hearing at this time or at that time, or it will resonate with you uniquely how you most need to receive it at that time. So with that said, these readings are not personalized. I am not doing individual card pulls here today. Again, this is a generalized reading for all of us as a collective and what we really all need to know moving through the energy of this week. It gives us that empowerment or that extra insight into how we can best work with the energy and move ourselves in divine flow versus kind of being in that whole chaotic, just kind of moving against the current, if you will. So it's basically just kind of like awareness and heads up, which gives us the ability to move through anything or with anything that we need for our own highest and greatest good. Okay. Hello, beautiful Robin. Welcome and thank you for being here, sweetheart. I hope that you're doing well. And I hope that everybody tuning in is having a wonderful start to your week and that you all had a beautiful weekend. It's been a nice couple of days here that we've had here in New Jersey. So it's was wonderful to be able to get out and enjoy nature and the weather just a bit in the sunshine before it plunges us back into winter. So, hey, Jason. Welcome and thank you for being here. I hope that you're doing well. So for anybody who might be new to Magical Me, or the Moonday readings, I should say, just really quickly, I will touch on news and announcements, and then we will kind of create sacred space before we go into the reading, which I will do using oracle cards and my own intuitive abilities to bring that guidance and insight for us all to come forward, okay? All right, so with that said, news and announcements. The only real thing that I have to announce at this time that I am offering, as I'm just wrapping up the last of my 2024 readings, is obviously I am open to booking generalized readings for anybody else who might be open to that. Readings can be done across space and time, so we could do those on Zoom. We could also do those through a pre-recorded video reading that could be sent over to you, and you can watch that in your own time, and as many times as you want, obviously. But also, I am teaching a beginner level Reiki, Usui Reiki training course, so that will be March 3rd. It is in person only. So if you are interested in that, there is an event on Magical Me and Oracles of the Light, which is my sister business. You can check those out. Or if you have questions, you can always message me. I'll send over the event to you. And again, that is a all-day training, and it is a one-day course, and you will be certified in the beginner level, starting this transformational journey of becoming a Reiki healer. So if interested, once again, find the information in my events, okay? All right, hey Victor, welcome and thank you for being here. I hope that you're doing well. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So I'm not too far behind today with some things I need to also finish up. Busy moon days, always. So I'm just gonna have everybody come into, actually, before we go into creating sacred space, I am just going to go ahead and share this because most of the time I forget to do it. So I'll just go ahead and share it to my page. Okay, I think I got it. All right, all done. So with that said, this is a beautiful month of love. And it's not just because this month is Valentine's Day. It's because, Valentine's Day was, it's the energetics behind it. And so it's a beautiful month for us all to really work on opening up our heart centers. And in the Cosmic Oracle this month, which is, again, hosted by both myself and my partner Karen from Oracles of the Light, we are actually doing love-centered readings all month long in the Cosmic Oracle. It's a private group hosted here on Facebook for members. It's not too late to join if you would still like to do so. It's $33 for the month. You receive daily Oracle messages, which will be, they're posted in that private group. And again, these are all love-based. So it's romance love as well as self-love. And anything that wishes to come forward using a bunch of different love-themed Oracle card decks. Also, we do cosmic and astrological forecasts and insight throughout the month for any major alignments coming in. We do individualized card pulls for everybody for the new moon and full moon. And Karen also brings in sound healing attunements that people are able to listen to help really hone in on those astrological and cosmic events going on through those frequencies. So if you're interested, once again, just check out Oracles of the Light. You can see the event. You can also go over to www.oraclesofthelight.com and go to our shop. You'll see the opportunity to join the Cosmic Oracle for 1 month. Okay? All right, moving on. So just going to create sacred space now. So why is it important to do this? Well, one, it just gives us the opportunity to really ground and anchor our energy and come back into our heart centers, which then allows us to really fully tune in and be in a grounded space to receive the messages that are coming forward. And as we are all sharing energy across space and time, it's really good to try to really, like I said, to stabilize and anchor the energy all together, which allows for us to really channel in the best guidance and insight coming forward for us this week. And this is also something that you can do throughout the day, as I've said before. Gives you a really quick tool to, when you're feeling overwhelmed or just not grounded or maybe even suffer from anxiety, it really does allow you to just hone your energy back in, bring it into center, into your heart, and it allows you to focus on the moment in the here and now, instead of focusing on, everything else that still needs to be done or going into, focusing on the future, focusing on the past. Just brings you right back to the here and now, which is the moment of most importance, because the past no longer exists, but the future does, and the future is simply another version of the now. So what we do in the now is what shapes the future, right? So just going to have you all just take a nice cleansing deep breath in. If you can close your eyes, phenomenal. If you can't do that where you are, it is okay. You don't have to. Just take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And release. And just release all stress, all thought, tension, any worries. None of it matters in this moment. Just allow it all to be released and grounded. Give it over to Mama Gaia, just asking for it to be transmuted and dissolved into love. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And release. Just releasing any stress or tension in your body. Unclenching your jaw, relaxing your spine, relaxing your shoulders. Feeling yourself just melt into the floor beneath you, the chair beneath you, as though you are melting right into Mother Earth. Taking another deep breath in. And release. And just drop your mind into your heart. Connecting into your feeling space. Just feeling at one within yourself. At peace within yourself. And at peace with the eternal now. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And you can open your eyes. All right. I hope you all feel very grounded and relaxed at this time. I know I do. All right. So with that said, we are setting the intention now to receive a divine insight and message into the energy of the week of February 5th, 2024 for the collective's highest and greatest good. So just asking that this message be divinely guided and protected, as well as divinely received at this time. I'm also deciding to work with the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish this week. Okay. All right, so let's see what's coming forward for us all. I hope you can all hear me okay, too. If you can't, just let me know. Guidance and insights coming forward for us this week of February 5th for the collective. There we go. Ha. So the number on the card is a 3. 3 to me numerically speaks to completing cycles, but also birthing new chapters, new cycles in our life. It's also about things coming around full circle, giving us an opportunity to reevaluate, to re-experience something from a different perspective, to see something in a different perspective. 3 is also obviously the number of the Trinity, which is that divine the divine presence of wholeness within yourself, the holiness within, and obviously the divine without, but it's all that oneness. It's the completion. So it is also the number of birthing and creation. So very powerful energy coming forward with that number. And the card is Sea Beacon Fairy, and it says guidance, but where will it lead you? Hello, Dawn Marie. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well this week. So this is an interesting card, and whenever it comes forward, I'm always like, oh, it totally triggers me. And it's meant to. Totally meant to. So it shows you 2 lights, 2 options, 2 scenarios, 2 choices before you. And in this message, it shows us that with cycles coming full circle, with situations maybe coming back around, it's an opportunity, possibly to be, we'll use the word activate instead of trigger, because trigger gets attached to frustration. It gets attached to an emotion within yourself or a reaction within yourself that sometimes can be looked at with discard or disregard instead of what it actually is presenting you with or doing for you. So when I say activate, it's an opportunity to activate certain emotions, certain opportunities within yourself, within your own timeline or your own patterns that are giving you the opportunity to be overcome, to be witnessed, and therefore redirected, or again to choose a different pathway this time. With wisdom from past experiences and with awareness is a key to ascension. It is the opportunity for us to change paths based on what we've experienced and what we've learned from that. And instead of engaging in the cycle, gives us the opportunity to reflect and witness it from a detached perspective, to study it, and then again to move beyond it. So this week, you've got something looming in the background, in the shadows, in the unconscious or subconscious realms within. This might be something that you just don't want to acknowledge. It might be something that is triggering, challenging, that you don't want to experience or have experienced, but the light is guiding it toward you. You have 2 lights that you can follow. You can guide the light, you could guide the light to you, to integrate it within you, to accept it as part of your experience, but then to take the wisdom from it, to move into a different direction with it, to learn from it, to become at one with it, to be peace with it, and then to transcend it, to move beyond, to level up, like checkpoint, right? You get to pass go. Or you could try to evade it. You could indulge it and dive into it by becoming that very essence of what it invokes within you, which might be frustration, which might be fear, which might be doubt, which might be fury. Whatever it could be, this is an opportunity for you to harmonize that within yourself, to bring resolution within yourself to those patternings. There are two opportunities to guide you, if that makes sense. One, with the Sea Beacon Fairy, of these could be guiding you to doom and gloom. Do you want to go there? Do you want to indulge that part of it? There could be two experiences, two opportunities, two offers presenting themselves to you. It's going to be important for you to look at which scenario has the best ability to continuously guide you in the path of which truly helps your light shine, the light within yourself. Or you could, again, follow the light that is maybe the path less traveled, is going to require you to bring light to your own shadow. It is going to require an ask of you to bring calmness to the stormy waters within, to tame those depths of unconscious realms and waters that maybe seek to pull you under. Maybe it's a beautiful siren lore just guiding you towards your untimely demise, if you will. Not literally, guys. But do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's something lingering that isn't what it seems. That is simply, it's like, again, I always use this. I love this. It's like, I always speak to childhood teaching. Things that taught us in our childhood that we just didn't realize how incredibly valuable they were, like Tetris. Tetris is life skills, everybody. If your children has not worked with Tetris, teach them how to play Tetris, because it's totally invaluable life skills. However, what I'm talking about here is Labyrinth. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the childhood movie Labyrinth from the 80s with David Bowie as the Goblin King, and I think it's Jennifer Conway, is it? That is Sarah, the girl in the journey. But at the very end of the movie, the entirety of the movie, she's like under this illusion that she's trying to get to a point in the journey where she needs to play the game to beat the game, right? To get her little brother back or something in the movie. But in the end, she's really just in this game, this illusion that really she doesn't have to play if she doesn't want to. How she doesn't play is by taking her power back from it. And in the end, she finally snaps out of the illusion and comes to this epiphany revelation moment and looks at the Goblin King and says, "You have no power over me anymore." And the spell's broken. The whole scenario is just like warped out of time. And she's back in her home with her baby brother, never left. It never happened. I'm not saying that these circumstances that were shadowy, that what might have been even illusions or fears that might have come up to the surface, that they weren't relevant. They were there to serve a purpose. But you're being guided to see through the illusion of the situation, of the facade, and look deeper at it to what it really is, and let the guiding light be your own light, like the revelation that says, oh my goodness, this situation has no power over me anymore. There is no such thing as fear unless I give it to it. All that is real is love, and everything in this simulation that is life, that is another dream reality, is but a dream teaching me for when I awaken from that dream. So I'm going to take my magic from this and look at this as, it's not scary at all. It didn't have to be painful at all. I accept that part of me that experienced that felt that believed it did, but now I know this isn't my reality anymore. I don't play the game. I don't want to play the game anymore. So I'm going to take all of the light and the wisdom, shine it on that, and I am going to let it be what guides me into a beautiful new direction, which is safety to shore. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because I know that was an incredibly metaphorical, poetic way to try to deliver this message, but I don't expect anything different from Spirit. That's how they speak. So, or how the divine speaks. Hello, Raham, and Donna, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you missed the card, it was the Sea Beacon Fairy, and it says guidance, but where will it lead me? So you're being asked to really use your discernment when it comes to scenarios presented or opportunities to revisit old cycles and patterns, and to take your power back from them, to really integrate them into your, integrate the shadow with your light. Interestingly, that's the card deck I chose to work with this week, is the Shadows, Oracle of Shadows and Light. Hey, Lynette, welcome. Goddess Rosemary, welcome, lovely. I hope that you are both doing well. Anything that you missed, we'll be back on replay, and this is a week for us to really see through illusion, to claim our power back from anything that may have disempowered us in the past, and to rise up into our light, but not to shun it, not to say it didn't happen, not to say it didn't serve a purpose, because it did. It's just an opportunity for us to say, I accept you. I see you. However, I'm not going that way anymore. I'm off on a new adventure. So, all right, everybody, I hope that you enjoyed this week's message. Thank you all so much for being here live with me, and even those of you who are going to catch us on replay later, thank you so much for me, sending you all my love and blessings for a very magical week, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you next Monday. And because I think next Monday is the week of Valentine's Day, I'm going to actually be working with a love or a romance deck that week, and we'll do a more love-centered reading for Moonday. So once again, anybody interested in Reiki class and the Cosmic Oracle and what we all have coming up for the month of February, actually Reiki is for March, check it out. Hi, Tammy, Maria, welcome. Thanks for being here, everybody, and you are so welcome. Events are posted on my page. Replay will be available if you missed the beginning. Take care, and thanks again.